Come in, let me Tractor systems are offline.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
This is your man, Flo Rida.
Hey, what's happening? This your little homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Val Weezy, man. Check it out.
What's good? It's your boy W over here with Classic at 702.5 FM. Nothing but productive vibes. Let's go.
Hey.
We are my favorite part.
We are
just
back.
Just making sure we get on appropriately.
We are back on this beautiful Saturday, and we want to thank y'all for joining and vibing with us as always. Right. And of course, it's a productive vibe. NPM Entertainment. Hot 702.5 FM radio. So we want a special shout out to everyone, y'all, who is on mission.
Happy Saturday.
Continue to be on mission. Continue to make those plays that'll lead to change, mobility, and purpose, right?
Hey.
It's a productive vibe, y'all. We here for the play. So today's mission, we are talking about goals. So let's hit some of these targets productively.
And we do want to thank the fans. We see you guys following, subscribing, connecting. That is the whole purpose of why we're here, is to spread the message on mission. I want to thank the artists. You know, it's my turn to really just say thank you to the artists for sitting in some awesome tracks, dope tracks. Y'all the reason why we vibe. Y'all the reason why we do it, and it keeps the vibe going together. And y'all be so lit. Honestly, my job is easy, to sit around and figure out what's the next best thing, right? So I want independent artists, if you have not, jump on board, send your tracks in. That's classic@mpmentertainment.com. We'll make sure get you a review and get you on the hottest rotation in the planet, right? Let's continue to get this rotation up, because it's been up since we started, and we want to keep it up, and it's all because of you, so we appreciate that.
It's been up and it's stuck, right?
It's been up and it's stuck. Let's jump right into it. Y'all know we got a lot going on today. I got a good one coming through. I don't know if Rexx Cole is listening just yet. Hopefully he is. You know, throw it in the chat. Let us know how you feel about the hot seat segment. But we do have a guest. We do have a guest coming in.
We do.
And he put us in a couple tracks. He actually switched at the last minute to say, you know what, let's go with the vibe.
Let's go with this one.
Let's go with the vibe. So we've done just that for you, man. We appreciate it. He's going to be on later. And we want to give a good shout out to Powers. Powers was on last week on his show. What was it, Young Boy? The song that Quinn twerked through the whole house on his song.
You are not supposed to tell them that.
And we told him, listen, come in with some more jams. He sent us another couple tracks.
Yes.
And you're going to hear a couple of his beats. If you guys are interested in getting some of his music, you know, let me know. He's definitely out here putting out some gems and some good music for y'all. So without further ado, let's go on to his first one. It's called Hard as Fuck.
Hard as Fuck.
By Powers. It's gonna
by
be the first
Powers.
one. Y'all, if y'all ain't vibing, start now.
Running back, had her phone with the top shit back. Smoke is on and shit Cartier. Don't even call cause I'm not coming back. Can't even talk to these hoes cause they whack. Only focus on my blues, get it right. I thought that you was supposed to be my last. Why you tripping always about the past? I'ma hop on a track with a broken heart. Bitches tripping about love, this shit ain't that hard. I don't got feelings no more for these hoes in the way. I've been sipping or walking, I'm feeling delayed. Yeah, the gas got me gone and I feel in my head. No, I don't wanna talk cause I can't feel my face. See me serving this coupe, yeah, that shit like a race. She won't cut to my crib, but I do want some face. Yeah, see me sip out of that drop. I was your bitch, she gave me top. I get these diamonds, they all on my wrist. And I'm serving the phone when I'm off the shit. No, baby, I can't be with you anymore. I've been getting to the back of the chips. Yeah, these pussy like the top, but they never pull up. Yeah, I'm doing this shit for the click. Yeah, baby, whatever mine is yours. I got a bag of that shit off the legs. I turn around and I hit me a jumper. Got 30 on me like I'm Curry and shit. You never understood nothing I felt, so I had to give it back to you, hell. I'm off of the parkies, I've been feeling well. Ain't nobody snitching cause I never tell. Yeah, running back, had a phone with the top shit back. Smoke is on and shit Cartier. Don't even call cause I'm not coming back. Can't even talk to these hoes cause they whack. Only focus on my blues, get it right. I thought that you was supposed to be my last. Why you tripping always about the past? Yeah, I keep that drip on me every day. Why you tripping, look the other way? I got a pack out of Mexico, just move that shit like the other day. Keep her forces on me like every colorway. Don't give a shit about that bitch cause she hella fake. But I just keep moving like underway. I just caught him my little buddy, he on the way. Why you tripping, baby? I just want you to stay. Yeah, caught a few Louis bag that cost like 30 racks. Just took it back to the crib and I beat it back. Feel like a god, I can show her the weakest at. I can't feel shit anymore cause I'm off the facts. Look at my roll, they don't know where the clock is at. Listen to Bentley Crew, you know I'm hot as that. I never film, but no, I never drop the pad. Yeah, oh, I don't think you understand what I'm feeling now. Ever since that, everything getting realer now. How you so bad in your mind like a demon now? Yeah, I don't wanna go back to feeling that way. Yeah, you broke my heart and you left me astray. You made everything so hard, but I know I'm great. You know what I would do if I never left? I would've gave you everything that I had. Again, it was great, but that shit never lasts. See all mistakes, I just pour up a glass. Yeah. Why you always thinking that we the same? Yeah, you're not the one that was left feeling pain. See me walking, see me chillin' in the rain. Running back, had a phone with the top shit back. Smoking Zion and shit Cartier. Don't even call cause I'm not coming back. Can't even talk to these hoes cause they whack. Only focus on my blues, get it right. I thought that you was supposed to be my last. Why you tripping always about the past?
Once again, thanking you. Thanks goes out to Powers for putting in Hard as Fuck, man. That is a good track. I really do. I like it. It's a cool, smooth background. You could throw it on and chill type of track.
Right.
So, y'all, we appreciate y'all kicking it with us. I don't understand if y'all know how we feel, but it is a true vibe here, and I want you guys to use this vibe to set the mood for your day, for whatever you're about to get into, to change your mood if it's a bad one, because really we are the owners of how long we sit in unhappy moments. So
exactly.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate really having a smooth lineup, because we do this to do just that. We come in, we got our drinks. Quinn got us with some nice glasses, y'all. Y'all want to know what's in these glasses? Wine. We're drinking wine today.
Glass of wine.
Figure out how to travel with it, and this works. So I don't know what y'all drinking on today, but we are taking. Is this is not Pinot? Is this Pinot?
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Never mind. We have some Chardonnay. We say total wine, y'all. So fine. They'll tell y'all what's good and what's not. Tell them how y'all want it.
We stay trying something new.
Right. I don't want it dry and I don't want it like sweet. Give me something that's right in the middle, and they do it every time. So today's mission, let me give you a quick lineup of what we're talking about. Today's mission, we're talking about goals, right? What's the difference from those who are hitting and reaching their goals from those that are just setting them and they go somewhere but just not to completion?
Right.
Last week we picked our jerseys. We declared our mission to ourselves, our commitments to ourselves. And if you're listening on radio, take a look at the nextplay.enting. We put our jerseys up, y'all. It's the Next Play entertainment for us. We believe in the mission, and so last week we gave ourselves the energies to be productive on this here motion to meet our goals. So who got next? We talked about it earlier. That's gonna be Rexx joining us later. He accepted the Hot Seat Challenge.
Yes.
It's gonna be a creative talent interview, so this should be a good one. And he definitely sent in a cool song. It's called Aromatherapy. So we got a dope track for that. And then we got some news y'all can use.
Always.
It's been about a week, so we are happy to be back in here, be happy to be back in action, but we here, right?
And we want to know, what plays have y'all made this week?
Always want to
talk plays. We always want to know. We want to know what y'all plays have been. Throw them in the chat. Let's talk about them. We want to talk about them, man. Classic. What plays did you make?
What plays did I make? And I always act like this is a brand new question to me. I try and keep making plays. But one that I want to share with you guys is MPM Entertainment Studios has been producing a music video as one of the latest projects. And shouts out to artist W. Man, that is a cool,
y'all know he was on a couple weeks ago. We always got some music from W.
Facts.
One of our faves.
One of our faves. And he had the song LSDs. So that song, he's creating a a video for it, and I am a producer on the video.
Yes.
It's been a rewarding project. The team is awesome. The cast is great. We are recording in Arizona. And it's not been a headache because we've been on track. So for this week, the plays have been to have productive shoot days. Make sure we really take vision and bring it to production, which is my role, and it's really aligning me for more plays, for next steps. So I appreciate appreciate the project for sure.
Okay, yes, NPM Entertainment is on it. Y'all definitely have been making plays. I've been consistent, which is it's sometimes tough for me. Consistency, you have to be consistent and work towards what you're trying to accomplish. So that's what I've been doing this week.
Got it. And we see that comment out there, Rexx Cole about to bring us some heat. We appreciate y'all. Oh, Rexx Cole is. I can't wait to get him online. Actually, let's take a quick break, jump right back into the vibe. We're going to play Goals real quick. Since we talking goals, let's play
Goals.
Shawnee P. Goals.
Yes.
Money got me in more, yeah. Money got me in more, yeah. Good credit goes, 401k goes, on your own business goes. That's just how things go, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, you don't wanna be broke, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, better stay a bit more, yeah. Goes, money got me in more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Goes, money got me in more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Money got me in more, yeah. Wanna travel the globe, yeah. See the light like a straw, yeah. Put your goals on go, yeah. Good credit, on your own. Buy a home, pay your loans. Business plan, go write it. You fail once, rewrite it. Couple friends got indicted, but future plans ain't like this. Get the money like a running back. Push forward like a running back. Push forward and a running back. Falling off, ain't no time for that. Take action, go get it. Let the Lord be the witness. Sit back and count digits. Show the world that you did it. Gotta stay up and go more. Cop this money up in slow-mo. Future bright like the rose gold. Being broke is a no-no. Good credit goes. 401k goes. On your own business goes. That's just how things go, yeah. You don't wanna be broke. You don't wanna be broke, yeah. You don't wanna be broke. Better stay up and more, yeah. Goes. Money got me in more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Goes. Money got me in more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah.
Dear Father in heaven, I finally got your message. You took me through the struggle just to lead me to the flex. Now my life is exciting, stacking money, living righteous. The street life can provide this. Plus my mama didn't like it, so I left for college that summer. My friends hustling for a come up, saying next summer they summer, then next summer. My aunt told me know your worth. Go hoop, man, and put in work. It's best to be on somebody's team, then they end up on somebody's shirt. So I did. Kids starving, rent due, 30 years old in a club with no dough, no home to go. I can't go. The music life is what I chose. 20K dog off one show. Out of state, sold out shows. Live life and reaching goals.
Good credit goes. 401k goes. On your own business goes. That's just how things go, yeah. You don't wanna be broke. You don't wanna be broke, yeah. You don't wanna be broke. Better stay up and more, yeah. Goes. Money got me in more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Goes.
Right. And I like that song. Big shout out to independent artist Shawty Perry. Man, that's a dope song. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate you for submitting it and sending it in.
Yeah.
It's perfect and right on topic today.
Definitely was.
We could jump right into the news. Some news you can use.
News that y'all can use.
Period.
We got quite a bit of news for y'all. So our top news, we have Miami has been in our lineup of news for the last couple of weeks. Since we came back from Miami,
it's been about a month.
It's been about a month. Miami has been in the news a lot. This one obviously isn't good at all. None of them were good, but the Miami condominium that collapsed.
Yeah.
5 dead and 156 people missing currently. That's a lot. So it's a 12-story beachfront condo that's in Surfside, Florida. It has partially collapsed. The news source report that a very deep fire is a barrier to rescue the effects on Saturday. And the survivors and authorities are working around the clock to recover any of the survivors that are beneath the mountain of rubble.
Yeah, I think what they're more or less saying, they're using infrared technology. They're really trying to find people, water, foam, but to battle the blaze. But the smoke, according to the mayor, is the problem. The smoke it's too hard to work through it, but they really are trying to find any of the survivors. You mentioned it sounds like this condominium has had some issues.
In the past. Yeah. There were reports showing from 2018. They go out and do their inspection of properties that there were a lot of things mentioned in the reports that it was major work that needed to be done. Yeah. And if it goes undone, pretty much what happened is what was going to happen. Period. So they were forewarned. They knew, whoever the owners are.
Well, we want to give good energies, blessings, and prayers to the families. Hopefully all of those people are recovered. Hopefully there are more that are alive versus than dead. But they are working around the clock, you guys. So many prayers to that family. Many
prayers to all of them. So American Airlines also is in the news. We mentioned Southwest last week. So they were adding to the list of airlines, canceling hundreds of flights, right? American Airlines were impacted by weather in June. That disrupted a lot of the operations and the cancellations that took place, in addition to labor shortages, which is also affecting. And so far, there are 120 cancellations, and there are projected to be 50 to 80 more per day moving forward until July. That's a lot. They are reaching out to their customers, of course, and letting them know if they've booked at least to July 15th. They are informing them of the cancellation so that they can find other ways to travel.
So if you have not got your cancellation email or call, make sure y'all call them, because American Airlines, just like a number of people, are pulling back flights. So hopefully they called you. I was so happy they started canceling flights right after we got back from Miami. I don't know if that's
we did fly American Airlines.
Stop it. Cool.
And in other news, I know this is on a lot of people's minds. Derek Chauvin sentenced to 270 months, which is, of course, 22 and a half years. But in Minnesota, their law pretty much is you only have to do 2/3 of your sentence if you don't have any priors.
Yeah, no priors. For him, it looks like he's going to be about 12 years.
12 years.
And I don't know how you feel. If you got a chance, if you have not been on MPM Entertainment, go and check out Judge Joe Brown. So I'm conflicted and confused. I'm pissed about the sentence. To all of us, it's 12 years in. Y'all, the judge definitely knows how much time he's going to get in. He wrote a 22-page legal memorandum for us to read versus him talking about why he came to his conclusion or decisioning on sentencing. But the bigger piece about it is, that's a short amount of time. I've seen comments all over the place. It's more people. It's people doing time for drug
cases that are
way
longer than that.
Years,
it's sad.
But in Judge Joe Brown's comment, he was more or less saying, George Floyd is really an embarrassment. The way he mentioned it, and I don't want to go too deep into some of his words, but he let a 135-pound white guy choke him out in the street, and all of our minds are thinking like this was heinous, like this was crazy, it was murder. I don't necessarily stand on the side that Judge Joe Brown does, but people's opinions are out there. Try and find a way to figure out how to get yourself into the conversation if appropriate, but really understanding what needs to be changed on the bottom line. Some of these laws, these 2/3, no prior. Of course, he had no priors. He's a cop. I'm sure he had priors.
Exactly.
We should probably go into some of the priors he had as a cop. But nonetheless, 12 years in, how do y'all feel about that? Let us know.
Please let us know.
We'll keep moving. I know y'all had a lot of the sentencing information come at y'all, so we'll keep moving on to new business.
In new business, y'all, Blueface. Rapper Blueface. We all know him as what was the hit? Bust Down, Tatiana.
Bust Down. It's so funny seeing the kids do what they
dance.
Yeah, I'm like,
okay, what? Blueface. He has opened a new soul food restaurant. So he became the owner of a new soul food restaurant in Santa Clarita, California. Blueface says that he is the only soul restaurant in the valley, so I know it's gonna attract a lot of business. Also, Resort
We
World.
need to go over there and check out the soul food restaurant. That's your favorite.
We definitely
too.
do.
She always trying to find some soul food. We need to go over and see. I seen a plate he put on. I think he had hush puppies on his plate.
Ooh, I love some good hush puppies.
It's the hush puppy. So we gonna go get us some soul food and some hush puppies. Tell Blueface we
Take
coming.
that drive over.
His mom was in the back cooking, so sometimes you trust people, mama, to get it to throw it down. So we gonna go to California and check this restaurant out. Y'all do the same.
We have to.
Other new business.
Resort World. So they had a pre-party opening on June 24th, a couple days ago, right? So the first 2,000 guests were able to be let in and check out the new Resort World that's on the Strip. We gotta go check it out. I want to go check it out.
Walk through there.
I definitely want to walk through there. It's been so much talk about it.
Cool.
They have all these new restaurants,
amenities, and let's talk about it. We got some details for y'all.
And
they offering a 117,000 square foot casino. Casino's huge, crazy.
That is freaking huge.
17,000 square foot gaming entertainment area. Place your bets, booking, all that kind of stuff.
All of that. Sports betting.
They have 3 hotels in the resort that have their own basically check-in and registration.
3 Hilton
area.
hotels.
3 Hilton
Hilton hotels are pretty.
And I want to say, it's Genting. Genting, is it?
Genting Group. Yeah, Genting Group.
$350 million. They brought it from Broad Gaming. $350 million for this resort. From the list of amenities, it looks like it's worth $350 million. They even got a vegan ice cream spot. Y'all know we was happy and excited to hear that.
Listen.
What was it called? Craig's Vegan?
Craig's Vegan, I believe. Craig's Vegan Ice Cream.
Y'all check out the new resorts with an S, Resorts World, because they have several resorts inside of this world that they're pulling out. And it's the first resort to make it to the Strip since
2010.
Yeah,
December 2010.
Cool.
So it's gonna be excitement. We definitely going down there to check it out.
For sure.
COVID-19. We talk about COVID-19 every week. So
here we go again.
You
know what? Let's get down to, you know what I'm struggling with COVID now, and I work in the healthcare industry. I work in corporate operations for healthcare, and one of the things I do struggle with is the mixed match on leadership in their statements about how we should be handling what we're going through.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
In my opinion, basically, really in y'all opinion, how do y'all feel about the rewards that are being set for people who take the vaccination, or being almost tempting you to? We can search, and you did a search for reward and incentives for those who have vaccination. Huge long list. Krispy Kreme giving out a free donut.
It's a whole website, vaccines.org.
All of these different amenities. Walgreens giving out $25 in Walgreens cash. You see the cruises are letting people, if you're vaccinated, you can come on for free, and if you're not vaccinated, it's higher prices and you have more restricted areas you can't go to. And I almost feel like the news is jumping on to really what we're seeing with the vaccination and who has it versus not, because it almost feels like they're kind of giving you a fear tactic.
Yeah.
The Delta variant is coming at you regardless if you don't have it. It's coming regardless. You need to get vaccinated. But let me give you guys some true numbers. Only 22% of Americans are truly fully vaccinated. When I say fully, they received, if they have a 2-dose, both doses and are considered vaccinated Americans.
That is a very small number.
22%. So let's close the hype down. There is no herd immunity coming for us right now because we're not in a place to have herd immunity. And when you think of 22%, there are a group of people who got the first dose and for whatever their reasons did not go back and get the second dose. Whatever the reasons. A lot of them point to they got sick when they took the first one, were fearful, didn't want to go and get the second one. And I blame that on leadership, honestly. I blame that on the messaging. I blame the CDC for saying, get closer. Not 6 feet, 3 feet. Go to 100% capacity is fine. Release your mask. Mask mandates have been lifted. And then in the same breath saying we're really worried about the COVID Delta variant. How?
It just don't make sense.
22% of people are vaccinated. You cannot be worried about it. Not worried about it enough to not worry about the economy taking its hit. So it's money first. And then we'll talk about safety. For me,
definitely
you take
money
care
first.
of yourself.
We are continuously being used as guinea pigs.
For sure. You have to be your number one concern for safety. And honestly, I don't want to say it's every man for himself, but I'm going to have that mentality as I take care of myself, my family. You guys have to, go through this pandemic knowing that it may be something over your shoulder that is not, the best thing. Leadership is not handling it appropriately, but you can handle yourself. So just, keep the mask on where you can. Continue to wash your hands. Continue to do things that were working, and stay away from it. If you have had had the virus, just being mindful, aggressive about being healthy. We talked about that last show. Take any of the symptoms seriously. There are some new symptoms popping up out there.
Definitely
where
new
people
symptoms.
they've not had it before they got the virus. So, track that, make sure you're getting the medical attention that you need, and just at all costs be safe.
And also, if you've had the virus, keep in mind that it doesn't mean you can't get it again, right? I hear so many people, oh, I had the virus already, I'm good. What makes you think that? I know several people that has had the virus more than once. Close friends, family. So it's like, you still have to be cautious. You still have to protect yourself.
Cool.
In other news. Breaking news, y'all. Johnson & Johnson.
I'm so sick of Johnson & Johnson.
They be in the news for everything. They can't get nothing right, but they still.
Y'all still going to buy baby powder from them. Y'all still getting these vaccinations from them. Nah. They agreed
to pay $263 million. It's an opioid lawsuit.
Didn't do baby powder right. They vaccinations are a threat to American society, and now that you are in the pain management world, you're mishandling painkillers. It's a little rough for Johnson & Johnson, and they dropping that bag every time. We just had was it 60 million vials had to be thrown out again. That's after we heard about the blood clots and everything else. But
yeah,
Johnson & Johnson. We just want to make sure you guys have the information. Proceed accordingly.
Yes, and we have sports. So Classic got some playoff standings coming up for y'all. So definitely tune in.
Y'all seen the books. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all seen the books.
Y'all seen them.
Y'all know exactly what I'm about to say later. But we'll get back into the vibe.
No need for the industry music, y'all.
No need for the industry music. Hey, y'all, if y'all have not, share this link. We want to get folks included in this vibe. If you have not, pay attention to the artists. These tracks are being submitted weekly. Folks are trying to get in, hear their music played on the radio, be a support. Let us know if it's hot or not, because we'll get back to them. This next one is from Dolo Ice. This is a Jersey artist who connected with the studio and does an awesome job, man, with just making sure he talks to the ladies. That's what he told me. He said, I'm going to be talking to the ladies in this song. And it's called, Cash Out.
Cash Out.
Let's go for the
by
ladies.
Dolo Ice.
I got all this love for you, baby. Let me be ya. Man, she make me wanna cash out. Leave the streets alone, go to school, pick up my plan. She make me wanna cash out. Take a loan out, buy a house and own my land. I know I may be hard to deal with. I do understand. I got all this love for you, baby. Let me be ya. Man, she make me wanna go take a trip. All let's do, just me and you. I'll take you all the places that you wanna go. I'll let you take control. I speed it up, slow it down, cause it like to take a trip. Come on, let's do, just me and you. I'll take you all the places that you wanna go. I'll let you take control. I speed it up, slow it down, cause my baby be my baby be my number one supporter of all. I finally found the real one. Yeah, I'm finally trying to build something. Yeah, so baby, give me your hand in exchange. I give you my heart. I love you, you love me so how they gon' tear us apart. It's me and you against the world. Ready to go to war for my girl. If I pop off, she pop off. Whoa, shorty a real one, she a boss, so she cop off. Whoa, poke your lips out with your mean face, cool. Words can explain how I wanted sex on you. I know I may be hard to deal with. I do understand. I got all this love for you, baby. Let me be ya. Man, she make me wanna cash out. Leave the streets alone, go to school, pick up my plan. She make me wanna cash out. Take a loan down, buy a house and own my land. I know I may be hard to deal with. I do understand. I got all this love for you, baby. Let me be ya. Man, she make me wanna go take a trip. Get back to me out.
All let's do, just me and you. I'll take you all the places that you wanna go. I'll let you take control. I speed it up, slow it down, go take a trip. Come on, let's do, just me and you. I'll take you all the places that you wanna go. I'll let you take control. I speed it up, slow it down, cause you like it.
Welcome back to A Productive Vibe. Y'all, if y'all haven't been vibing, if y'all haven't got y'all drink yet, make sure y'all do. We got a lot to talk about still. We still have to jump into goals. Hopefully we just gave y'all some news y'all can use. And let's start. I got a special little, let's drop in. If y'all didn't know, Quinn was crying to the Mary J. Blige documentary.
She has been so extra.
I was going to bring it in. We was going to talk about it. No, it was good though. We watched it.
She probably shedded a tear or two. I did not cry at all.
You know what, Mary J?
It was really, really good though. I've always been a Mary fan. Growing up, my mom used to, Mary was her girl. So it was good to see that documentary. A lot of the stuff I already knew about Mary, but it was way deeper. It was way deeper.
It was. If you haven't had a chance to see it, where did we watch it on Netflix or where did we watch it?
Amazon Prime.
Sorry, Amazon Prime. I know Netflix and y'all going at it, but Amazon Prime, we seen it. We seen the latest documentary, and I didn't realize how much of an influence she was to some of the women. Watching, actually now putting it together for my aunt, my mom, women in my life when I was growing up, they really do love Mary. Big earrings, the leopard skin, like they was, all Mary fans, and I didn't realize that she was giving them a voice and an identity when black women really did not have one.
Didn't have one. Sure. Yeah. It was deep. So.
And one thing I will say, and Mary made it very clear. I don't know if y'all watching the verses. I see Bow Wow and Soulja Boy is acting a fool, but Mary says she ain't gonna do no verses.
She's not for verses. And you know what? Verses is for whoever want to be a part of it.
Whoever want to be a part. You know what I'm saying? She said, "I'm already me." She her already.
She got some more important things.
And they were trying to figure out who to put her against. I seen Beyonce. I'm not sure who got as many hits as Mary. I don't know. That'll be a good one.
That's a good one. Like, I don't even know who.
I was tuned in during the documentary, like, I forgot about this song. I had to go back and check out a couple albums. But I just wanted to mention that if you guys haven't had a chance to go see it, check it out, especially to the women. Go check out what it's like to really be, dealing with things internally, dealing with things in your relationships, dealing with things, everywhere you go, but still having to put on a good face and be great, you are sometimes when you don't even feel you are. But
right.
It was a good one. And as we jump into goals, as we think about, while we're focused on goals, it's really, and I heard this somewhere, we really want to stop doing all things and we want to do the right things, right? Mm-hmm. Goals help us understand what's right to do. I've been really big, and you hear me say it all the time, the mission is the mission. And the reason why I know what to do on my mission is because my goals are aligned.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, goals will change. There'll be times where you're working on a goal and it's no longer necessary for the journey, but it needs to switch, and we need to think about when the momentum runs out, when we no longer feel like doing it, what's the routine or process or goal structure that's in place to get us there?
Right.
And that's really why they're a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's about that time. We spoke before about time, and we talked about, if you think about money, we don't exchange money for our time, right? We exchange money for value.
Yes.
And we use the time creating something valuable, right? And goals help us figure out what the playbook is to get to value, to get to something valuable that'll lead to service, that leads to, whatever it is, the bag, purpose.
And keeping up, I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus, something is in my eye. And keeping your commitments too. So when winning, the next play mentality, right? The mission is the mission. So your goals align with the mission, right? You have to keep those commitments that you have. It helps you pretty much knock off those goals that you have.
And you said it right. We can look at goals as commitments to ourselves, right? Do they reflect what you believe?
Right.
I used to teach SMART goals to students, to kids, whatever it may be. The biggest thing about SMART goal is that it's realistic. Realistic to the point that you have to believe that you can truly meet it. It can't be so small that it's not worth the juice that you put into it. You're not happy about the win. It has to get to a place where it's leading you to think differently, act differently, change your mindset, and get to a place where you're reaching goals.
Right. And also realistic, also knowing that there is sacrifice. Everything.
Say it again, it's sacrifice.
You're
going to let some
things go. Let some people go. Let some environments go. Like, that's deep. And that helps you with changing your mindset too.
Yeah. One thing, if you have not, and we talk about this when you think of strategy, like strategic planning, but how do you get the group around you to buy into the process? The first thing is that you have to buy into your process.
Right.
I look at all of clients, people I work with, everybody in the world is a consumer. We need to give them something that they can consume, and the buy-in process has to start with you. You have to be the first consumer. You have to be the first rider of the mission, right? And then once you do that, you start to see yourself accomplish wins. You start to see yourself cross things off your to-do list, and you start to see yourself reach goals. And I think that is going to be the thing that I stand in on for this topic, is that goals are essential. They're essential for survival, for success, for making plays.
Definitely.
And as we thinking about plays, we going to go into another song, but as we thinking about plays, let me quickly give y'all, I'm not even going to tell y'all the score of the Bucks game. Just know at one point we was up by 40.
Man, listen.
We were up by 40.
When I said they choose the Hawks out.
And Giannis, this is also on my social media, on my IG. Go check out this finger roll. It was like a spin-off, come through. I don't know who I can't even remember who stepped up. The play was too pretty. Giannis is doing some great things, y'all, and I'm just rooting for the home team. Hopefully they get into it. So we'll jump right into the next song. Y'all heard about the Bucks. I do got to mention Phoenix. Phoenix plays. They are up leading the series 2-1. So 2-1 on the Phoenix. Milwaukee is 1-1 with the Hawks. So we're going to jump right back into the vibe. Y'all stay tuned. We got our creative coming up, Rexx Cole. Right now we got W with Need.
Don't lie and diminish, doubting what they I just witnessed. Because I wanna cut with the AI, lay a soft feet down if you play hard. Shorty wanna ride my slugger, hit a grandstand like it's baseball. I've been overwhelmed with stress, living in the hell, but I'm blessed, yes. They just wanna see me press, guess cause they see a threat, yes. I got no time to rebuttal, I just reply with more hustle. Value increase, I need double. Niggas is J to jet, but my fly is more shuttle. Roll up the turn off the gravity, snakes in the grass, watch him turn with salary. Big homie act like he bulletproof, feed him some hollows to help burn them calories. I can complain, even got one reply when I did, used to think he was mad at me. Beat on his beat, no surprise if the cops end up trying to arrest me for battery. Pull up to pull out, they hit a new route. I'm up then we up, but only a few down. I gotta listen to shit we can do now, unless we got something, there's nothing to move around. Came with a go when I left with achievement. Came with no hoes when I left, I had 3 friends. Winning mode, it's hard to find my weakness. My hoe was froze, let me give you a secret. All I need is me. I was broke, but now I'm up, they wanna be with me. You act like you don't know me, but you are meaning me. Finally grow up, watch me blow up, call me TNT. All I need is me, bitch, all you need is you. I wish peace and happiness to always be with you. When you down, I hope you play this till you see it through. Why be a star like everyone when you can be a moon? All you need is you. Get off of me, killers round me itching, so don't talk to me. In the grandma, the skaters and coffee beans. I was broke as a joke, Mr. Comedy. I was left on my own, that put me in my mode. In the L I received, simply follow me. But a L to a dub, just a lesson. Ain't no room for the pity, apologies. Niggas get mad, think I'm shitting, but to tell the truth, that was only an accident. Remember them days we was poor, but we ain't anymore. Had to work cause we asked for this. Pop up the statuses, I disappear. They think I'm Harry, I'll pull the magic trick. I think I know where the balance is. Ain't worth it if it ain't no challenges. Got all my feelings, I hope you're not either when you should be into your bag more. I'm not just a local artist, I travel the globe, bitch, go get you a passport. They hate to see me do better, but friendly advice you can't knock till you try. Tell her the truth, all of a sudden I'm the asshole, but I thought that you hoes liked it. All I need is me. I was broke, but now I'm up, they wanna be with me. You act like you don't know me, but you are meaning me. Finally grow up, watch me blow up, call me TNT. All I need is me, bitch, all you need is you. I wish peace and happiness to always be with you. When you down, I hope you play this till you see it through. Why be a star like everyone when you can be a moon? All you need is you, and all we need is weed. Roll it up, I smoke, I puff till I can't feel a thing. I'm MLK, insomniac, no longer in a dream. 450, we ain't a gang, we a frequency. I'm on a different things. I see it.
Thank you for vibing with us, y'all. And it's definitely a vibe. I don't know what y'all drinking on, but throw it in the chat. I do want to know what y'all drinking on. We done went from probiotic juice to smoothies to what we have, Moscow Mule. We drinking wine. What y'all drinking on? What is the day drinking? It is 1 o'clock in Vegas, but it's 4 o'clock on the east side. I know y'all getting closer, and it's Saturday.
Y'all, everybody day drink now. Everybody do their day brunching and drinking. So
correct. We have mimosas. We can't forget.
We did have mimosas.
So let us know what y'all drinking in the comments. And while y'all doing that, you guys connect with MPM Entertainment. I want to let you know how to get connected with MPM Entertainment Studios. We are tapped in on IG, right? At nextplay.ent. You guys can find us there. Facebook, YouTube is MPM Entertainment Studios. They get back to you. Respect your time, and we got a great team, and they will make sure that your music is reviewed, that they get back to you and let you know what's happening. And you can start with a complimentary strategy session. There are a number of things that we get involved with, but talk through your next play. Sometimes it's just about talking through and figuring out how to execute. Go to www.npm, that's Nancy Paul Mary at entertainment.com. So www.npmentertainment.com. And if you feel like you can bless the mic during the Classic Freestyler Hot Seat Challenge, HOT702.5 welcomes you. We welcome you to the mic, and it means you got next. We welcome the brand, whether it's our athletes, artists, business owners, anybody that has a next play mentality. We want to talk to you. The seat is open to you. And today we got a vibe. Today we got a true creative. I've already seen some comments. Somebody said that, Rexx Cole gonna bring it. He gonna bring the heat. So we gonna bring them right in. Let's get started, you guys, on the Classic Freestyle. That's my favorite part. Classic Freestyle segment, Hot Seat segment. He's actually doing an interview. He's gonna talk about just his music, who he is as an artist, and we want to make sure that you guys are right up with us. So without further ado, let's move into the Hot Seat segment.
Yo, what's up? This is Kid Friendly, rocking with Classic and Quinn on HOT702.5 FM. You know what it is. It's a Classic Freestyle. Who got next in the hot seat?
And now for something completely different.
Y'all niggas got me hot.
The mission is the mission.
We about to take it back. You're rocking with the best.
It's a classic freestyle. It's a classic freestyle.
And it's that time. It's that time for the Hot Seat Challenge on 702.5. Today's Hot Seat welcomes creative talent Rexx Cole. We definitely got to play next play mentality for you. The concept of a next play mentality is really to have that winning mindset. It's to push forth on mission and figure out, how to become the clearest version of yourself. So, in true productive vibe fashion, let's get right to it.
And Rexx Cole, we want to thank you for joining us. Welcome to the HOT702.5 fam. If you can, tell us who you are and where you from.
Yeah. My name is Rexx Cole, a.k.a. the Lake Boy Lover, the 414 King. I'm from Northside, Northside, baby. The Bucks are doing it well, and we are too.
You seen it,
yes.
Did you watch the game yesterday, Rexx? Did you see the game?
Oh, come on,
we got time to talk about the game. We got time to talk about the Bucks.
Let's talk about the Bucks.
From the mill. Welcome, man. Welcome to the Hot Seat. We really, really appreciate you being here. From our hometown.
Yes.
We're going to jump right into it. You ready to go? We're going to jump right into the conversation.
So let's talk a little bit about you as a creative artist. What's your inspirations and what's your message that you have?
Most definitely, my inspiration is self-discovery. I use music to continue to find who I am. I'm saying, to not only burst down my experiences, but to also use it to express where I'm going, and where I've been, and that's all about looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So, the true inspiration is continuing to find who I am, to continue to have these life experiences so that I can not only make a great product, but also be whole. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I love it.
Love it. That's dope. You're single, Aromatherapy.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your single.
So, that single came out of a place of, real stress. It came out of a place of determination, came out of a place of where, hardship, the first line is, I was down bad, stressed out for a little minute, broke down in bed right now, so I get it. Girlfriend texting my line on some bullshit. Mama calling me saying I don't listen. You know what I'm saying? So I was going through a thing, and that was really my only way to to be able to get over that at the time, and it just turned out to be something that was beautiful, and I was able to, put it on paper.
Nice.
We appreciate you, Rexx Cole. We got you on the line. We're going to have you stick around. We talking goals today, but we want to jump into the Aromatherapy, the single that you sent to us. So without further ado, you know what, Rexx Cole, you intro it in. And right after you finish, I'll play it for the fans.
For sure. This is Aromatherapy by Rexx Cole. Y'all tune in and turn up, baby. Let's get it.
Yes.
Been stressing out for a little minute. Broke down the bad right now, so I get it. Girlfriend texting my line with some bullshit. Mama calling me saying I don't listen. Job telling me that I better be careful. They about to let me go, I'll stick to the schedule. Granny sick a note and it messed my head up. Can't lose on one person, that's it, keep your head up. Young nigga just trying to go get his bread up. Left the tie off the bag, motherfucking my squares up. Nigga down the street talking, he wanna square up. Dropped the location, but he never showed up. Parents got a divorce and that shit never settled. Kid needs the pants, me and Lil Bro wrestle. Needed me some money, so the gas I pedal. Searching for a plug that I can swindle, I'm stressed out. But a nigga still blessed out. Really need that weed smoke to be rolling out my mouth. My mind's bending, the room's spinning. Yes, I'm really high, ain't no pretending. But I keep smoking, I don't see no ending. I am intending to relax my mind. I need aromatherapy. Well, all the niggas smell is weed. I've been going through some bullshit right now, so it's heavily. Talk to God and he made it, so how bad can it be? Smoking cannabis, it's gonna help me hit the canopy. Aromatherapy. Well, all the niggas smell is weed. I've been going through some bullshit right now, so it's heavily. Talk to God and he made it, so how bad can it be? Smoking cannabis, it's gonna help me hit the canopy. Nigga, walking in my class and I'm super faded. Smell like so much gas, I get my school rated. Everybody hitting me up to get faded. Smoke so much weed, I can't see how I graduated. But I'm glad I made it. Chopping up that grass just like a lawnmower. Got it out the glass, got me off my ass. Nigga, grab the bag, we need an encore. So roll up some more. All I wanna smell is dope. It's so much pain in this world, I need that shit to cope. I almost lost my faith, but now I'm rolling hope. I catch some blessings every time the smoke roll out my nose. I need aromatherapy. Well, all the niggas smell is weed. I've been going through some bullshit right now, so it's heavily. Talk to God and he made it, so how bad can it be? Smoking cannabis, it's gonna help me hit the canopy. Aromatherapy. Well, all the niggas smell is weed. I've been going through some bullshit right now, so it's heavily. Talk to God and he made it, so how bad can it be? Smoking cannabis, it's gonna help me hit the canopy, nigga.
Aromatherapy, y'all, by Rexx Cole. That was dope. I'm definitely feeling and vibing with that track. So we want to welcome y'all back to the Productive Vibe here on HOT702.5. And of course, we have creative talent Rexx Cole in the building. Yes. We're about to get productive and start talking about goals. So Rexx Cole, if you can, tell us what your goals are. What are you working towards right now at the moment?
Most definitely. So I obviously we all have goals, right? We got to shorten that list out and make priority, and that's really, the number one thing for me right now is making sure I prioritize those goals, because you can have 10 goals and they can all lead you somewhere that's great. Mm-hmm. But, priority is really about those top 3. So, definitely one of them is, we're pushing Lake Boy, my first EP I plan on dropping that September 1st.
Nice.
So that's going, I want to shake the city with that. We're going to cool out for the summer. I might drop another single for the summer, but I really want to deliver a solid body of work, for the new generation, the new fans. This is a whole different sound. I don't sound like my city, so it's a goal for me is to really put my face out there and let them know that, even though it don't sound like us, it's still us.
Right.
And it's still dope. You know what I'm saying? And and it's still dope. And number 2 goal is just, again, self discovery. I'm in a good position right now, to with finances and things like that, and just I'm blessed, thanking God every day that I can do what I do and not have to worry about other things. But the goal is to make sure I can continue that, You know, and at this point, it's by all means necessary. We all in. You know what I'm saying?
All in.
I have a gift, and I want to be able to give it to the people, and I want them to, you know, learn to love why I love what I do. You know, so.
Cool. I appreciate
Cool.
it. Your conversation just aligned perfectly with the mission. That's how we always know we on the right mission.
Right.
Because it aligns perfectly. And I appreciate you saying priority. It's a lot of things that we skip over when we think of how to prioritize. Sometimes our goals take priority over how we feel. We got to jump up and go into the studio and drop the track when really we should have just really took time writing the song first. It got to be the priority.
Yeah.
Right? So we should have took time on the song. But the one piece I want to add to that too is thinking about what it looks like to really understand your capacity, right? So priority is a big deal. When I think about talking to folks, it's like the capacity doesn't get the attention it needs, right? And what I mean by that is you can't keep adding things onto the plate. You know, if the goal is to eat, the plate can be heavy, it can be full. Yeah. I'm not complaining about that. But at the same time, if you know your plate is heavy and can't take no more sides, no more meat, no nothing, we got to start moving some stuff off. And I think you talked a little bit about that with sacrifices.
I did with sacrifices earlier, and that we create resolutions or goals, and then we feel like failure when we already had a challenge capacity, like you was just saying. Right. So it's like we have to be mindful and pay attention to that. Only take in what we can work towards and accomplish.
And you said something too, Rexx, that hits home for me. It's like you're gonna go through storms. You're gonna go through battles.
Absolutely.
It's gonna get rough. You're gonna get knocked off. You had a goal, and then you met the enemy, and then the encounter with the enemy made you change the plan. Like that's full circle. So I'm glad that you are just pushing forth on mission and steady moving forward, because that's a big deal for us here, especially with next play mentality.
Absolutely. Man, don't let go of your goals.
Sure.
Right. Stick to them. Be confident in your goals. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself to accomplish your goals. That's big.
So, Rexx, let me ask you a question. When you have a goal that you like, man, this one is the one. Like, it's big. If I make it, I'm going to be feeling better. You know, you get the pump up, your ego moving around. Like, how do you give yourself small, because I've been, like, coaching on giving small benchmarks to yourselves, like those small wins, because those are the important pieces.
Those small trophies.
Yeah. How do you line yourself up to have those small trophies?
Yeah, so I live on a reward system. So I reward myself in certain ways when certain things get done. So, you know, I set my goal, I see the vision in sight, I see the sunset, right? But, you know, I'm building my vehicle. I got my Jeep, you know, I put a new turbo in there, I got some new wheels on there. Now it's about getting there. And, you know, at mile 5, I might stop and drink me a bottle of water, and that's my self-reward. And I'm speaking in kind of layman's terms here, but you know, that bottle of water could be my, you know, putting 5% in my 401k and seeing what that do, or going to buy me some Bitcoin and setting that aside. And those are those small little trophies that I can manage right now, that I can reward myself with, that I know are going to pay off down the line once I accomplish my goal, or even get close to my goal. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't always. The accomplishment of the goal don't always look like what you thought it was going to look like, but you already won. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't realize that we already won. Sometimes you can only go so far in the sunset. So I could be at my farthest point, but as long as I'm keep going and rewarding myself with that bottle of water, you know, I'm gonna keep going to where I need to be. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, and my goal is already accomplished, and I'm just adding on top of that. You know, I think that's the realization of, you know, accomplishment of your goals, and giving yourself credit is what I really mean. Like, you know, a lot of people don't even give themselves enough credit to go out through the day. You are great. You are dope. You got to believe it. And if you don't, you won't ever. You know what I'm saying? You won't ever. So
man, you know what? One of your listeners just put up here, you know, it's Rexx time. I'm following it. It's Rexx time. You sound anointed. You sound moving. You sound like you just understand. And
he on mission.
You're on mission. Becoming that clearest version.
Facts.
Appreciate it.
Facts. So y'all, we're going to get back to the hottest rotation that we have, y'all. You are listening to A Productive Vibe. We want to thank you, Rexx, for sitting and chilling with us. Stick around, and we finna get into the next track. It's by Low Key Dro, Loaded.
Let's play it.
Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Key Dro, hey, yeah, yeah, hey. I ride with that fire and it loaded. I'm smoking on mama, it potent. You to sleep with the roaches and rodents. Now I got me some money, I'm focused. You ain't gon' shoot while you motherfucking told it. Keep a pole, but I ain't talking about no voting. Stretch 'em out like a motherfucking Trojan. Fortune bit, now she sending emojis. I pulled up a four and pulled up another four. Now I'm moving slow motion. If you clutch, I'm a motherfucking shoot. Whole gang strap armor, they troops. Stop his ass like a cap or a Q. Say that ass for the cash, I salute. Know a few bitches realer than you. Shoot his ass like a motherfucking hoop. Goldfish shell niggas can't swim with the sharks. You go in and hot when it's time to get dark. Bullets hit your ass and tear you apart. He played himself in the ground just like a part. I keep that toast, I ain't popping no tart. I'm the captain, my money the sergeant. I'm shooting to kill, my shot at Jane Harden. Bro, bitch wanna fuck cause her wages are guards. Don't have the time, cause my money keep calling. You can talk me on the way to the money. Blue cheese rolling up out the onion. Came out the jungle, shit felt like Jumanji. Wait, I had to fill up my cup. Shit, let me go light on the ice. Hey, she wrote the dick just like a bite. She kicked that bitch out, ain't no stand overnight. Whole lot of cash in the bag, I had to fill up the stash with the Rexx. Pappers that pop his head like a motherfucking tag. I'm living fast, it's 200 on the dash. Ski mask if a nigga wanna brag. Beat his head like I'm in motherfucking dad. Body bad, throw his ass in the trash. Celebrate, kid shit, jacket check, fire and it loaded. I'm smoking on mama, it
I don't know if y'all having a great time or not, but y'all, we are here. It's a productive vibe on Hot 702.5, and we really just want to thank y'all because it's been a good time.
It's been a really, really good time, y'all. We want to thank y'all for vibing with us and tuning in. And Rexx Cole, again, we want to thank you for joining us, man. It's definitely been a pleasure to speak with you. And we just want to know if you can let everybody know where they can find you at on social media.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch at REXXCOLE. Rexx Cole, REXXCOLE. Y'all go follow the page. I got some new stuff coming. Just stay tuned. Again, September 1st. Yeah. Plan on dropping Lake Boy. That's gonna come. Try to hit tomorrow with that. So
cool. Send it over to us, man. We'll put it in rotation
Definitely
for you.
Send it to
Rexx
us.
Cole, does Rexx mean King Cole? Does Rexx mean King Cole? Okay.
King
Yeah,
Cole.
I figured it out. I'd seen it somewhere, and I don't know if you told me back in the day or if I just was looking it up, but this young king honestly just spoke life into our message, y'all. If y'all haven't heard him, y'all check it out. If you are on Facebook, man, run it back. It was some good gems dropped here. We were on motion today. We were on mission today.
Yes.
And it was really just all about goals. We want to make sure y'all continue to tap in with a productive vibe. We are live on IG. You can find Quinn at Quins_Shoetique. Y'all, and she got some, the Shoetique is legit. You guys, she got some stuff for y'all. Go over there and check her out. Her website is up and running. Put in your order. It's legit and bomb.
Yes.
She actually got on a pair of shoes now. Should have had her put them in the screen. But you guys, tap in with her. Connect with the studio. It's at nextplay.ent. Head to the website www.npmentertainment.com. To the artists, listen. Continue to send the heat. Send all your tracks to classic@npmentertainment.com. Major shout out to all the artists. We appreciate you for being on the hottest rotation on the planet. Same goes out for Rexx Cole, King Cole. We truly appreciate you for having a productive vibe.
Thank
with
you
us.
guys. Thank you guys. Thank you.
All right, y'all. We gonna leave y'all with the last track of the day. It's been one. Hopefully, see you soon. We'll see you next Saturday, same time, same place.
Yes.
Hot 702.5 FM at 1 p.m. on Saturdays. That's 1 p.m. PST. The last song is Fire by Indigo B. Stay tuned.
I got desire. Whoa. You thought that you was higher than who? You should retire. It's true. I got more fire. No matter what you aspire to do, nigga, I got more fire than you nigga. Listen, grew up on 25th and Hadley. My mama was disabled, but I knew that daddy had me. Shit, I'm talking about my step-pop, ex-pop, scarcely made an appearance. Even rarely played the guest spot, but I'm blessed, yes. The hottest ink ever pressed. Making it leak on the sheet, diving in deep, need a vest. How could you doubt me? Obviously, I compete with the best. But if you reach, you better be speaking correct. Cause nigga, I got desire. Whoa. You thought that you was higher than who? retire, it's true. I got more fire. No matter what you aspire to do, nigga, I got more fire than you niggas, Don't make me reach for the tech. You see, my lyric been killing you niggas, and I'ma need some respect. And that's why I blast first, and I get the last verse. And I can see right through to you niggas like it's a glass hurt. You dead inside. I'm about to get inside your head and moderate your climate. No longer need to shoot no hooks. Look at the way I'm diamond. Ballin', hogging all the lanes and all the fame. The way I'm climbing charts. Amazing art. Part your noodle with the way I'm rhyming. Coming off that top, yes, I'm going off the cop chicks. I'm coming off the hip like a cop. Nigga, don't get popped next. Nah. Cause y'all not bulletproof. See, y'all been hiding feelings inside. That's how y'all pulling through. How you niggas is pressed cause y'all thought I wouldn't move. Look how I'm sitting here perfecting what y'all couldn't do. What a shame, I know. But would you play my song and sing along when you alone? Like, I got desire. You thought that you was higher than who? You should retire, it's true.